Hi, Warm Heart supporters. Thank you so much for all your support and following this journey. She has a lot of stories to share. And so especially being second generation Holocaust survivor, and there's not a lot of Holocaust survivors left. And so the second generation is very important because it can tell the stories of their families that have survived the Holocaust, which is really such a brutal, cruel time in history. World War II, it was inhuman. I mean, I can't even, it's so upsetting. I can't imagine that any human being would murder and do these such horrible, cruel acts to people. I mean, it's really, I can't even wrap my head or try to understand it. I can't believe it exists. Children, everything they went through, the concentration camps, the selections, trying to escape, hiding out, everything. It's horrible time. So what I want to ask you is, going through your mother, your parents. Now they were, your mom, she was 19 years old, right?
She was born in a little town in Poland, and she was 19 when the World War started. So the parents want her to leave, to run away before the German comes to the place. So she ran away through the Russian border, and the German soldier was there. That's what she told me. She didn't want to talk about that too much, so I got just memory of a little things she told me. So the German soldier let her go through the border. He knows what's gonna happen. So she and her sister, who got twins, baby, they left Poland. They go through the border, and in a Russian border, Russian place already, the soldier said that she can go further, but her sister with two babies, it's hard for them to help her. So I don't know, nobody knows what happened. My mother left, and she was surviving because she was in Russia. And after the war, she went back to her town to find out what happened to the rest family. And I was there, I was very young, and I remember those neighbors from this place that the whole family was killed. They just took them in a center of the town, and they killed them, Germans. So my mother was only one survivor. Her other sister survived, but she left Poland before the war, so she was lucky. And that's what I remember. The story was not too much of the story, because my mother, I think I was too young for her to explain to me. I could not understand, that's why.
I mean, it's amazing that she was able to escape.
Yes,
Your mom,
it was amazing. She said because she was so beautiful, and the soldier liked her, and they let her go.
I mean,
it's not funny.
And imagine 19 years old.
Yeah.
She has no more family left,
No.
and she has to start out on her own. I can't imagine.
I cannot even I cannot imagine. She was 26 years old when she came to Poland, and I was born. I said she was all alone in this world. Only me. Yeah. As a daughter and her husband, and that's it. That was terrible. Yeah.
And later, what do you know about your father?
Oh, my father left.
Family.
My father left Vilnius when he was like maybe 35 years old. He took his son from the first marriage, and the wife and the other daughter was in Vilnius, and the whole his family, 7 siblings, die in Vilnius. We don't know where. We only after the war. Now I was trying to find what happened. They was killed, but there was ghetto in Vilnius, and there was partisans, and one of my father's brother was in a partisan. That much I know. Nothing else. He never go back. My father never go back to this town. I went back to see whatever I can find. So that was the story.
So how many people in his family would
seven,
you say survived?
Nobody survived. I mean, no,
Yeah,
one sister survived because she went to with him to Russia. The rest was killed. That's it.
It's terrible. So this is good that you start your YouTube channel,
Yes.
and then
I'm so
you
happy.
share the stories of your
Yeah.
life and your time. And
I will share this in Polish because my friends and family are Polish, so I have to do it in Polish. But anyway, for my grandchildren, I want to do it in English too. In the
But they
future, if I'm
understand,
gonna have a lot of channels, a lot of subscribers, I can do this.
well, that's the hard thing about 2019 or even 2018 started to get hard, where it's hard. There's so many people doing
Yes.
this. It's so competitive
Yes.
for viewers and subscribers. It's a
I
tough.
think it depends on the
a
stories,
tough-
what you're saying, what people are like to hear or see
But
or
this
not.
one to me is
Yeah, this one
fascinating.
is. This one is
You know,
important. Important.
This is a very genuine, heartfelt channel. So, it's a beautiful thing, and you'll have yours too. They're
Yes.
those are really good channels especially for kids also to watch and
Absolutely,
families.
especially
Because there's a lot of garbage.
Another
Yes.
generation.
Past-
We don't want people to forget what really happened, because from now, 20 years later, maybe people start
remembering.
Start to remember. We cannot forget. There was terrible time in so many people killed.
And here you are to live to share the stories.
Yes. I'm so happy I'm so glad that I can do it.
Yes.
I always wish and I always dream to have a channel, my own, in Polish, to say my story, to tell my story, to everything. So my granddaughter teach me a long time ago, but I didn't continue. So now this little guy gonna teach
Warm
me.
Hearts Boy
Yes.
we're encouraging her to start her own YouTube channel.
Yeah, so she had a YouTube channel back 2 years ago maybe, but she wants to continue it because she stopped. And here's one of her old videos. Yeah, 3 videos so far, and here, we just show one.
Everybody, będę mówić po polsku, to jest mój nowy kanał, który mi nauczyła
beginning
moja
of
wnuczka
my
Siena
videos.
w Arizonie.
I want to
Ja się
learn.
bardzo cieszę, że będę mogła z wami teraz rozmawiać. To jest próba i na tej próbie zrobię wszystko, żebyście mnie polubili, chociaż mnie już lubicie, ale chcę zobaczyć, jak to będzie na YouTube. I'm so happy to be with my granddaughter Sienna in Arizona. I love her so much. I want to tell people how much love is in this house. This house is beautiful. It's Scottsdale, Arizona, and this is my beautiful favorite, great Sienna, who sings so beautiful. One day I will show you her. So that's
she's
it.
so
That's
cute.
it. Yeah, she is cute. Yeah.
Hey everyone, I am with my dear friend here, Lila. We met at a grief support group and we just supported each other because we were going through some losses, and good friends that are just there for each other. And so we're here today, and I want to thank you for coming on my channel, because you really have so much to
I
offer,
enjoy it too.
to share these wonderful stories of being a Holocaust survivor, second generation. So I can imagine, what you and your family have gone through, and to pass down to generations, and sharing history with the world is such a great thing, because it was a very important time. So to come on here and just share your memories, and with your grandchildren, and they could pass it on to when they get married and they have children, and just generations to come.
I
So-
thank you too for letting me do this, because it was very interesting and inspired me to do my own channel, because I loved it.
We love you. And this is so exciting because, YouTube is such a great social platform, and she has family overseas, in Poland, dear friends and family. And so this is such a great way to reach out, branch out, and get out there and share, what's going on in stories, and to your grandchildren to see, and your children. And since you have one in Arizona, a daughter, and you have one in Canada. so they could see what's going on in your life.
Yes,
you know, here
yes.
because you're often lonely. So, you know, we encourage to help create this YouTube channel for you that you can go on and
Yeah, it's gonna be challenging for me, and I feel like I can do it. I did this live in Facebook, so I would like to continue this. And your son was so nice to teach me this, Matthew.
it's so nice. The
Thank
Warm
you.
Hearts boy.
Yes.
And you know, not many seniors your age are doing these YouTube channels.
Yes,
So
I
maybe
know.
you'll start a trend here and you'll be
Yes.
the first,
I hope so.
right? And she'll do so great, and we're excited. So we look forward, and we are getting inspired here. And so, see, you could do anything you want. You put your mind to
Yes.
it. And she always wanted to be an actress in Hollywood.
And
So
I'm
this was
creative
one of
about
her
those
dreams.
things. And my dream was a journalist, so all together, the channel on YouTube gonna be perfect for me.
See, dreams come true.
That's true.
we work together. So this is exciting. So thanks again for being on here. We're so happy, and we appreciate you.
Thank you. Me too.
And you want to learn YouTube?
Yeah.
How it
Yes.
works?
So
Yes.
if you want to make a video, you
Yes.
have to go to camera,
Okay. All right.
Camera.
Okay.
and you can
This way?
record by pressing this.
that's
So here we're making a video right now.
That's a video.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a
Okay.
video.
That's a
So this button means
video. Okay.
And to turn it around, to turn the view around, you have to press that.
Mm-hmm. This I know. Yeah. Because I'm doing the how you call it?
And here we could just
Live
make a
in.
video of you right now.
Okay.
A practice video.
Practice video.
Practice
Yes.
video.
This is video. Okay. When I do the video, how long I supposed to do the video?
It doesn't really have a certain amount of time, but I'd say maybe
You have up to
short.
15
Yeah,
minutes.
you have up to like
15 minutes.
you can make it as long as possible.
YouTube is such a great way to connect to other
Yes.
people and to bring people together and families. And if you haven't seen some of your family members in a while or friends, they're going to want to see the videos you put out.
They usually like to see it.
And they
that's for
like to
sure.
hear you and speak in Polish, and you have so much to bring to other people.
A lot of stories.
So she can build her influence online and just help others to grow and be part of making history happen. So here we go. We're
Both of
gonna
us, we're gonna make it stories.
Yes.
History.
Gonna make history.
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 History.